my main story today for you, William. And you didn't know about it till you showed up, but you already have some answers. Gustav Mahler is one of my favorite composers. I don't know if he's my favorite composer or not. It's hard. He was my favorite enough to name my dog Mahler, Mahler, R.I.P. He died last summer. And Gustav Mahler, however, has written my favorite symphony of all time, Symphony No. 2, the Resurrection Symphony. It is on my, what do they call it, desert island playlist. If you can only bring like one symphony or one, it's that one. And trust me, it's long enough that, you know, it'll keep me going. It'll keep me going. Surprisingly, not a lot of drum corps have put this music on the field. It is very long. There's a lot of it. There's just some great material, but I think what many people feel about the ending is the reason it's so good is because you just listened to 45 minutes that built up, talking about tension and release. This summer, the Boston Crusaders released some warm-ups. There was some footage of them playing sort of the chorale, the brass chorale in the fifth movement of the symphony, which then they arrange, which leads into a triumphant ending. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. I really like that. And it got me thinking, I was like, well, wait, why aren't more people playing the Second Symphony? And I went on the DCX Museum, not a plug, but if you want to sponsor us, we'll take it. Now, this summer, the Troopers did utilize the Second Symphony in their closer. That was preceding their sort of coda, the outro, and then the announcements start and all this other stuff. But that was in there. And I went and looked and see who are the drum corps that competitively in world class and open class put the Second Symphony on the field. So we had the Troopers this summer with the Final Sunset.
Yep.
We had, shameless plug, the Guardians in 2018, is shameless because I wrote it, in their show called Damned, mixed with Kendrick Lamar, so you can put all your hate in the comment section down below. We had Carolina Crown in 2010 for their show A Second Chance, second spelled with a 2, and then Phantom Regiment 2006. So my question or the discussion we can have, and in the comment section and emails, please let us know what you think. Who played it best? Now, you can be best of like, I know that the Guardians did not play it best. There was no way an open class drum corps was going to play it better. But so you can be like, whose arrangement did you like more? Whose performance hit you? Like, however you want to say best or favorite. Who played the Second Symphony by Gustav Mahler the best?
Phantom 06.
Oh, Phantom 06. What was the name of that show?
Faust.
That was a second place show that many people like more than, who won that year? Do you remember?
Was it?
It's Machine, right? Machine.
Yeah.
I liked Machine. I think it's great. There's a lot of great stuff. It is Four Corners is the weakest of the championship shows by the Cavaliers. But I think Machine's like the second to the bottom. But they're just all really good. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Faust, they opened up with, oh my God, I can't even think of the name of it. Anyway, oh my God, I can see it right. Smetna, not Smetna. Oh my God, this is going to bother me. I'm going to pull it up. Go on. So Phantom Regiment 2006.
Yeah, I think it had the best arrangement. That show is in the turn of the Phantom run from 2006 to 2008. Faust is the second best show behind 2007.
And which one was 2007?
On Air.
Ooh, yeah. That was a good show. I don't know. I like Faust also.
Faust, they're very close. They're very close.
Really good.
But I have
Scythian Suite.
Scythian Suite.
Yes.
I have On Air and Faust over Spartacus.
That I don't think that's a hot take at all, because the reality is Spartacus is a show that is driven by the fans in emotion more than show design. Mm-hmm. On Air and what was the other one you said? Faust. Definitely superior shows in terms of design. Yeah,
yes.
I mean, we're not talking Red Violin awful, but Spartacus is not a good...
It's a hype show.
Correct. It's not a show that's like, you don't show people and go like, this is how you design a show. I'm sorry, I know they won.
It's the same...
That show... Go ahead.
Spartacus did the same thing that Phantom did last year with Mind, where the closer is so good and so hype that it makes people immediately put that show as like their favorite show of all time, best show of the year, best show of anything, because you leave the show with the closer. That's the last thing you hear.
Yes.
So in your mind, the last thing you hear is, that closer was awesome. That's the best show.
You know who else's show this year people said that about? Carolina Crown. When people go like, by the end I really liked it, that ending, and they always go, the ending. I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
The ending is fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You also said that. Yeah.
The ending was fantastic. I'm not going to say my thoughts on the rest of the show because
It's
I don't know.
the ending, the opening and the ending, very effective.
Yes, very good.
I was lost somewhere. I don't want to re-go through everything, but just some stuff that I just musically and visually, I'm like, But regardless, so you put Phantom Regiment 2006 up
Yes.
there, and Phantom Regiment and Troopers are more of a traditional arrangement of the Symphony No. 5. You also have with the Phantom Regiment one of the iconic brass lines in DCI.
Yeah.
That was still a J.D. Shaw show. He hadn't gone to Santa Clara at that point, right?
No,
Or had he?
I think
Because Paul Rennick was still at
Yeah.
Phantom. So
Yeah.
yes, so that was a J.D. Shaw show. Yeah, it's hard to beat a J.D. Shaw orchestral piece of music with the Phantom
yeah.
Regiment or Santa Clara. There was a different type of orchestra when he went to Santa Clara. Carolina Crown did put a little bit more of a spin on it because it was the Wizard of Oz type show, and they did some things double time, and they did bring it back.
It was a very interesting arrangement, very weird, very
Yeah, and
avant-garde,
it was,
I guess.
and what's interesting about what they did is they did the very beginning, bump, like bump with all the space. And most chores when they do it, they do sort of the chorale, they do all this other stuff. So Crown's was it's kind of hard to compare what Crown did versus Phantom.
I like when when people use the not most popular part of the piece.
Yes.
Because whenever you hear Mahler 5, everyone always plays the same exact part of Mahler 5.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So-
Absolutely. And as someone who, if I don't know if Mahler would love drum corps. I think, because you're telling
Yeah.
me, I can have electronics and I could have all this other stuff.
He would do something weird.
Yeah,
he would arrange something just for it.
Exactly. Now, whether or not Mahler would appreciate that I put Kendrick Lamar's Humble mixed with Resurrection, I'm not sure. Would Mahler like rap? Would he like hip hop? A Pulitzer Prize winning album, Damn, by Kendrick Lamar?
I do not know.
I think Mahler would like that Kendrick killed Drake. Career. But anyway, I will not vote for Guardians as my favorite, just because, it is my favorite because I did it. But, it's hard to argue with what you said. I think Phantom Regiment, that would be of the non-ones, my arrangement would be my favorite. I did like what Boston did, but Boston was just in an arc.
It was just a little chorale.
Yeah.
Nothing
So they don't count because it wasn't officially judged on the field. But you at home, do you agree with us? We said we said Phantom Regiment 2006. In my heart, it's Guardians. But we have Troopers, we have Guardians, we have Carolina Crown, we have Phantom Regiment. I think some all-age corps have done Mahler 2, according to DCX Museum. But
I just can't.
I don't know enough. But let us know in the comment section how you would rank them, who's your favorite, and how you would define best or favorite.